Thanks for requesting your free numerology reading here at numerologist.com. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a quick yet deeply revealing analysis of your unique numerology chart based on your given name and date of birth. There are 5 elements that form the core of your chart and that most massively impact your life. They are the life path, birthday number, soul urge, expression, and personality number. And by intimately understanding your numbers, you'll uncover many fascinating truths about who you are, how others perceive you, and the unique opportunities that lay ahead. The most important number in your numerology chart is your life path. It reveals your most fulfilling life direction and the major lessons you're here to learn. It highlights the specific opportunities and challenges you'll encounter and your unique personality traits that will help you on your journey. Your life path is calculated by simply adding up the digits of your date of birth. Your life path number is an 11, and this tells me a lot about you. You are probably already aware of how unique your life path is because this numerological vibration can have quite extreme and exciting effects. In numerology, 11 is a master number. You have unmatched intelligence, intuition, and energy that flows through you effortlessly. You inspire people without even trying, and new ideas, answers, and opportunities present themselves quickly and often by surprise. All of this amounts to a great capacity for invention and creation. Whether you're aware of it yet or not, you have deep psychic ability and a rare connection to spirit. You are a beacon of light, which others naturally follow. Because of this, you likely find that others often request your support, advice, and direction. You tend to be a bit emotional, but it's only because you are so highly charged and experience such rich psychic connections that it can be hard to process all the information you receive. Continue to be open to divine inspiration and guide others with your wisdom, and you'll effortlessly achieve your full life path potential. Next, let's look at what is known as your expression. This is another extremely important element in your numerology chart, as it highlights your natural talents and abilities, many you likely didn't know you had. It's often called the destiny number because it reveals a great deal about your potential and what you're meant to accomplish in this lifetime. While your life path is calculated using your date of birth, your expression is calculated by analyzing the letters of your full name at birth. Why your name? It represents the inheritance of your personal history up to the moment of your birth. Each letter and corresponding number, like a mosaic, combine to form the complete picture of who you are and who you're meant to be. Your name at birth is said to be the blueprint of your potential. To get a free personalized expression reading based on your full name, please enter it below. Hey again! I'm so glad you decided to stick around to get your personalized expression reading based on your full name at birth. As you'll see for yourself in just a moment, your expression number, or what is sometimes referred to as your destiny number, is one of the most telling elements in your numerology chart. Unlike your life path number, which uncovers your most fulfilling life direction and the major lessons you're meant to learn along the way, your expression number produces a highly potent and accurate profile of who you are and the magic you put out into the world. It reveals the innate gifts you were born with and predicts your ultimate potential. Your expression number is calculated by adding up all the digits that correspond to the letters of your birth name using the Pythagorean alphabet. It can be a bit time-consuming to do the math by hand, so I took the liberty of calculating and interpreting your expression number for you. Based on my calculations, your expression number is 1. And after getting to know you a bit better, it's really no surprise. 1 is the number of a natural leader. You are assertive, ambitious, and always ready to answer the call of duty. Determination and courage are your strongest inner gifts. You've probably found that failure only knocks at your door when you don't rely on your own abilities. You achieve this success by acting in a bold, forthright, and opportunistic fashion, so keep it up. You're incredibly confident, which can sometimes rub people the wrong way. While those with a lower sense of self may see you as selfish or egotistical at first, your unwavering loyalty and level-headedness makes you quick to diffuse any tension and inspire those around you to step up and succeed. You understand that a rising tide raises all ships. Continue to celebrate and appreciate others' achievements, and it's almost guaranteed that you'll attract enormous success in your life. Please know that there is still so much left to explore in your unique numerology chart. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to give you even more insight into your life, relationships, and true purpose by analyzing your soul urge number. Your soul urge number, also called your heart's desire number, represents the inner you. It exposes your hidden motivations, deepest cravings and urges, likes and dislikes. It reveals the true intention behind most of your actions and decisions. In just a minute, you'll discover your soul urge number and meaning. But first, to make sure this reading is as customized and accurate as possible to your current life circumstances, I just need a bit more information from you. Please go ahead and enter it now below. You'll also see that we ask for your email address. This is so we can send you written transcripts of your personalized reading, so you can refer back to any time you'd like. When you enter your email address, you'll also become part of our thriving community and receive regular updates, special invites, and content from our panel of expert columnists. This is completely optional, but we'd hate to see you miss out on the few surprises we have planned for you. So if you'd like to stick with us, leave your best email address below. Also, before you continue, I have a very quick favor to ask you. If you're finding this numerology reading to be of any value to you, please take a second to click on the blue Facebook Share button below. This will give your Facebook friends the opportunity to explore their hidden personality traits and life potential with a free numerology reading, just like you're doing now. And it'll help us keep this service free of charge. But don't worry, we won't share your date of birth or any other personal information, and you won't leave this page. When you click Share below, a new Facebook window will open. Simply hit the Share link button inside that window, and there you have it. Your Facebook friends will be blown away, and you'll be right back here where you left off in a few seconds flat. Then, please double-check that the information you entered is accurate. I've got all the information I need to complete your personalized numerology reading, and you guessed it, I saved the best for last. Now, a word of caution. The information I'm about to share with you is incredibly intimate and may raise a hair or two. Most people are often shocked at the accuracy of these readings, and I think you will be too after you hear the intriguing truths I've discovered about your personality, hidden motivations, and true purpose. If you choose to listen on, do so with an open mind, and this insight is sure to bring you immeasurable rewards. I'll start by examining your soul urge number. Your soul urge, also called your heart's desire, shows what your soul needs to grow and evolve in life and relationships. Like your expression number, it's derived from assigning numerical values to the letters of your full birth name using the Pythagorean alphabet. Except, in the case of your soul urge, you look only at the vowels. Here's why. Consonants are pronounced with sharp edges and have a definitive beginning or end. They represent your public personality and the traits you outwardly share with the world. On the other hand, vowels are pronounced from free-flowing breath and have softer edges. They represent the true, tender, and often hidden you, and reveal your deepest soul urges, many you likely didn't know you had. The famous Renaissance doctor, translator, and astrologer, Marsilio Ficino, devoted much of his life to studying the incredible ways one's life improves when he or she follows the promptings of the soul. The benefits he encountered were undeniable. So, are you curious to know what your soul urge says about you? After analyzing the vowels of your full birth name, I discovered that your soul urge number is 4. Whether you know it yet or not, you are incredibly reliable and the one person everyone knows they can count on. When it's a dirty job and someone's got to do it, that someone is you. Like a scientist, you tend to rely on direct experience over ideas and will often experiment to find out what works best. Others may say you are far too practical, but it's only because it's your soul's urge to do things and do them right. You always seem to know the way to success, which makes you a born leader in your field. You have a strong calling to be an architect, contractor, or operations manager. Because you're so honest and hard-working, you often find that people who need support are drawn to you. While you're always willing to lend a helping hand, do be careful that you don't take on too much, or you'll drown in others' expectations of you. Remember to delegate responsibility and keep both feet on the ground, and there's no doubt you'll achieve the peace of mind, stability, and balance your soul craves. When it comes to relationships, you tend to be a little uncompromising, but it's only because you genuinely want what's best for the one you love and will do anything to avoid unnecessary drama or conflict. Although you would like a partner who shares responsibilities, you are likely to end up with someone who takes on more of a supportive role. You do not waste time on romantic fantasies or nostalgic obsessions. What you're looking for is honesty, stability, and devotion. But that's not all I've discovered about you. Like an onion, you have many, many layers. And after digging a little deeper into your numerology chart, I can see that you have plenty of unique traits and personality quirks left to explore. My impression of you is that you aren't as relaxed as you should be. I sense a lot of nervous energy and that your mind is always going in a million different places. That isn't to say you aren't confident, because I think you actually have a great deal of self-esteem and are quite expressive. I envision you doing some sort of physical activity as a way to clear your head, perhaps dancing, walking, yoga, or some sort of aerobics. I see you as very feminine, cultured, and powerful, and not at all a wild woman. I sense you are a very kind and giving person and probably couldn't play bad cop if you tried. Although sometimes you give too much and don't get much back. The trick is to find balance in your relationships. I think you have an investigative mind. I wouldn't call you naive or oblivious. In fact, you don't miss much, but sometimes you can be a bit of a dreamer, which may lead to some impractical decisions. I get the sense that you are very family and community-oriented. You enjoy being around and helping others, and you will thrive in marriage. It's likely that you've been with many different types of men, but through no fault of your own, you've attracted men that really didn't deserve you or appreciate what you had to offer. I suspect you have either a failed marriage or a long-term relationship behind you. This man wasn't ready to put you first in his life, which left you feeling frustrated. I also sense that you've been with a man in the past who was more of a best friend. While he cared for you very much, was able to provide for you, and gave you emotional security, the lust and passion was missing in a relationship, which is why it ended. Now, you tend to be quite selective with whom you choose to be with, but feel immense gratitude for everything you've learned about yourself through your past relationships. You have transformed into a stronger and more independent person. I sense that you are much more self-reliant and non-judgmental than you once were. Because you're so young at heart, I get the feeling that you attract a lot of younger men, but there seems to be too much of a generation gap to interest you. They're still into the whole bar scene, and you've been there, done that. I don't think you're into the drinking type. It's likely that your friends have tried to play matchmaker in your life at one time or another, and you've probably been on at least one blind date. But at this point, you'll always know very quickly whether there's potential for a relationship, and it's rarely there. While many people, especially your family members, wonder if you'll ever get married, I sense that you will. You will meet your soulmate when you least expect it, and he will be unlike any man you've dated before. You will feel inspired by this person, and will experience things you wouldn't ordinarily experience. I picture your future husband as someone who is a nurturer, a man who is mellow and sensitive, like a big teddy bear who has already sown all of his oats. This man will be ready to put you first. He will be your counterpart and will love your strength and sensuality. There will be fireworks with this man, although he was a bit intimidated by you at first. I see you with children, either biological or adopted, and I believe there are exciting things in store for you over the next 9 years. They will be far more rewarding than the last 9. Just be sure to let go of any excess baggage and cut the cords to any past relationships that are no longer serving you. You are in complete control of your destiny. This may be hard to believe, but the information I've shared with you over the last few minutes barely scratches the surface of what I can discover about you by digging deeper into your numerology chart. After just looking at your life path, expression, and soul urge numbers, I can say that you have a truly unique number combination. In fact, there's nothing I'd love more than to spend hours exploring every aspect of your chart. And that includes analyzing the numbers that appear to be missing altogether. But as you can probably imagine, our resources are limited, and we have to draw the line somewhere.